गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट। तो आज शुरू करते हैं प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस एंड वेरिएशन चैप्टर नंबर 5। अभी तक आप लोगों ने के फर्स्ट यूनिट बायोलॉजी कंप्लीट कर ली है। आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूँगा कि अगर अभी तक आपने ये मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करें, जिससे नए अपडेट आपको मिलते रहें। तो सबसे पहले हम शुरू करते हैं मीनिंग ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस एंड हेरिडिटी। So what is meaning of inheritance? Inheritance is process where is characteristic that is called trait in biology are transferred generation to generation. In other words, heredity is study of inheritance. Then why is variation is connected in this chapter? Because during inheritance, sexual reproduction variation may create and which is source of evolution. So in this chapter we are going to learn following things: Mendel's law of inheritance, inheritance of one gene, inheritance of two genes, sex determination, mutation, genetic disorder, etc. So first of all, we want to know about little history about inheritance and genetics. So genetics is branch of biology which deal the inheritance. It is also called heredity. If we learn from our surrounding, we know our farmer choose best seed to next crop from old one. So in such manner we can say human knew from the early about the inheritance from the beginning of cropping and culture of animals. But the scientific inheritance was started few scientists like Carl Reuter, Pythagoras and Mendel. But only Mendel got success. First of all, I am telling little about Mendel. So Mendel was belong to farmer family, and there is a profession of gardening. Early education of Mendel was done his village, that is Hisentrap in Austria. Now it is known as Czechoslovakia. And after complete of early education, he went to college and he started his profession as father of church. There is ground in church. He made many experiments of hybridization. The plant is chosen by Mendel, that is Pisum sativum, that is also called garden pea, because it is grown in garden by Mendel. The full name of Mendel is Johann Gregor Mendel. Original name is Johann Mendel, and Gregor was the just degree of father. So first of all, we want to know what are causes to get success in these experiments. So I am listing these causes. Number 1, selection of pea plant. Number 2, making proper experiment. Number 3, making record in mathematics manner. And number 4, using mathematics to make pre-idea of result. So in such manner Mendel got success. One more interesting question here: why Mendel choose pea plant? Why not other plant or other animals? The simple answer of this question: Pisum sativum or pea plant is a small plant which can grow easily in anywhere, even lab conditions also. It is annual plant which can complete life cycle 2 to 3 months. So in short period, many generation of this plant can be studied easily. And it is also important, this plant can make self-pollination as well as cross-pollination. So both are easy when we are making artificial hybridization, cross pollination we can make it easy. So it is selected. And one more interesting things, this plant having 7 contrasting traits clearly visible which are selected by Mendel. And Mendel was lucky because these contrasting traits are found in different genes, and these different genes are found in different chromosomes. In such a way, there is no effect of linkage or recombination. Later, both are discovered, and there is variation are these such variation are seen. The ratio is changed like 9:3:3:1 changed into uh, 9:7 due to in linkage and recombination. So now we are going to learn one by one. First of all, we want to know some experiment and some definitions. So we are going to continue. First, this is NCERT books on your screen, and you have to see these are 7 contrasting traits. Seed shape. Seed shape is characteristic of trait, and there is 2 opposite traits or contrasting traits. Dominant is round and recessive is wrinkled. So always we use the letter of dominant. Capital R represent as round and the small r is represent as wrinkled. Seed color yellow and green. So yellow Y, capital Y for yellow and small y for green. Flower color violet and white, capital V for violet and small b for white. Pod shape full constructed, so capital F for full and small f for constructed. Pod color green and yellow, capital G for green and small g for yellow. Flower position axial and terminal, capital A for axial, small a for terminal. Stem height tall and drop, capital T for tall, small t for drop. These are 7 contrasting traits which were explained by me here. So now we need to continue some other definitions to start from beginning. So monohybrid and dihybrid cross. In this chapter we are going to learn about monohybrid and dihybrid cross. The meaning of monohybrid cross, when cross is done within one trait, that is called monohybrid trait. Here 7 traits are available: seed shape, seed color, flower color, pod shape, pod color, flower position, stem height. Out of one, for example, seed shape. So we can make the cross between round and wrinkles, a seed flower. That is example of monohybrid cross. Or seed color yellow or green, seed color flower or plant. So in such a manner we can say monohybrid cross use one trait or one pair contrasting trait only. Next one, dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross we use 2 trait or 2 pair contrasting trait. For example, seed color and seed shape, flower color and pod shape, flower color and seed color, etc. Any 2 trait. Now next term, heterozygous and homozygous. The meaning of homozygous, when both genes of pair are in same form, either dominant or recessive, these are called homozygous. For example, capital T or small t. But when hybrid can form in pair, one dominant gene and one recessive gene can be seen. In such condition is called heterozygous condition. So in heterozygous condition, only dominant gene can explain the characteristic or trait, and in homozygous condition both gene can express the trait. Next is P1 generation, P2 generation, F1 generation, F2 generation. So the P meaning parent, F means filial generation. Filial means offspring. So when we start the cross, first generation is called P1 generation. The offspring of first generation is called F1 generation. And when we are making again in F1 generation, cross between F1 generation, the new generation is formed, that is called F2 generation, filial generation second, and now F1 generation is called P2 generation. Next definition is here, checkerboard or Punnett square. To represent the F2 generation, generally we use mathematical model, that is one square which show the gametes and phenotype and genotype of offspring, that is called Punnett square, and it is also called checkerboard because it can use to check the genotype and phenotype of offspring. Somewhere it is also used trihybrid cross and more than two traits. These are called polyhybrid trait. Next one, phenotype and genotype. So the characteristic of living or outer characteristic of offspring is called phenotype. For example, when we make the cross between tall and dwarf plant, F1 generation only we receive the tall plant, so phenotypic all are tall. And genotype, when we make the study on the basis of gene, that is called genotype. For example, in monohybrid cross, phenotype is 3:1 because 3 are taller, 1 is dwarf. So phenotype is 3:1. But when we see genetic structure, we have found 1 is pure taller, capital T, capital T. 2 are hybrid taller, capital T, small t, and 1 is pure dwarf, small t, small t. So genotype is 1:2:1. So in such a manner we are explain such definitions. Now we need to start monohybrid cross. So from beginning we are going to learn about monohybrid cross. These are 7 traits. You have to note down from these tables. So now we are going to start monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross also called inheritance of one gene, because we are going to make the cross between one pair of contrasting trait or one trait. So first of all, in your book it is given as tall and dwarf cross. So before starting of this cross is you have to see here. This is capital T and capital T. It means dominant plant, this one, and next is small t, that is dwarf plant. And when we make the cross, we have found F1 generation, both are tall and both are capital T, capital T, small t. And when we are making selfing, self-fertilization, self-pollination, we got F2 generation. Out of these 3 are tall, 1 is dwarf. So phenotype is 3:1 and genotype is 1:2:1. So in such a manner we can understand about genotype and phenotype. We can easily understand by using binomial equation these characteristics. In next video I will explain you how to use binomial equation to study monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, and we will also learn the different checkerboard etc. So you continue watch my video and wait, and if you are not subscribed my video, please subscribe and like my video. Thank you.